Oh, I just died in your arms tonight. How's it going, everybody? Hey, the chat's not working on OBS. Why? Some things just don't want to work. Let's see. I'll try to refresh this. Sorry for starting late today. I had a prolonged lunch. Wife was off. I was off. We were watching, finishing up The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Masterpiece. I hadn't seen it since many, many moons ago, so that was quite nice. It was enjoyable. How's everybody doing today? We got Cinco Play, we got Major Rage TV, and we got Mr. Underscore Temper. I'm trying to mash this start button, but this controller, the start button's going out. So the game will start. Tecmo's Secret of Mana of Evermore of the Stars of the Caribbean. I would play that. That's a Red Sings. Yeah, that is a Red Sings. I've been doing this thing. I figured I would do it until somebody told me to stop doing it. And that's just starting the stream singing something. I don't know. Sometimes you got to pump yourself up. Today is one of those days. I need to pump myself up. I'm in a bit of a funk over here. Anybody ever get in a funk? What do you do personally? What do you do to motivate yourself? What do you do to get productive, to get back into a creative mentality, let's say? I think I have Bolt 2 now, so let's see if this is it's still only against 1, but it ought to be pretty good here. Does everyone have their cards already? Yes, they are. It is on the Discord. Working out, that's a great suggestion. It really is. That's good. That's helped me in the past with creative slumps. It's getting a little bit of the circulation, getting a little bit of the blood flowing. You know what I'm saying? That's it right there. I hate asking that question, and sometimes people go, more video games. I'm like, that's not helping. That's already too much. I already have too much of that. I forgot who I was talking to recently. They were mentioning a sale, and I was like, dude, the last thing I need is more video games. I already have, like, if I stopped buying games today. Oh, there it goes. If I stopped buying games today, I would already have enough to last me the rest of my life. You think of that? Like, most of us probably already own or have access to, if you're a pirate, more video games than you could enjoy for the rest of your life. That's kind of mind-blowing. I mean, we were over the weekend. We were watching some old cartoons with the kids. My kids like Inspector Gadget, so we're watching some of that stuff. Like Heathcliff came on. I was like, I remember this show, and then I remembered. I was like, trying to explain to them that there was a time when you could turn on the TV and there wasn't a cartoon. You had to wait for a programming bracket when they did show cartoons, and then eventually, you know, Nickelodeon rolls out and they're like, hey, we're going to show cartoons all day. Cartoon Network shows up, stuff like that. But it wasn't always that way. The amount of access of stuff we've got access to at our very fingertips is wild. So here in Secret of the Stars, we're going to go fight Sidon, I believe he's called. Sidon is the monster in this cove, which is really more of a bay. I'm going to call it out. I'm going to call it like it is. Hey, Cinco Play is, there's a 90s cartoon reference. Already. That one was on accident, actually. That was on accident. I think Inspector Gadget would count as an 80s cartoon reference, but it'll count. 80s, 90s, I think will work. Two crystals shined in a mysterious way. Oh, spooky music. Clarken. Nobody has ever seen Clarken and Superman in the same room together. So I don't know. Well, let's try Fire 3. And let's do some slow. This is actually going to be pretty cool. I would like to slow this down. I'm going to do that. I don't think I've tried Fire 3. I don't think I've tried slow this much yet. Cody, if only you were more useful. And Bolt ought to be pretty strong against this thing. Well, we'll save that. I don't think I recovered MP recently. Nice. Okay, so he's got a rapid attack. Oh, 148. So that's not that much better than slow 2. Okay. Ray, I love you, but you're out of MP. Take care of that. There we go. Clarken. That is one of the funniest mistranslations of Kraken that I've ever seen. Clarken. This is the game that just keeps on giving. So Cinco Play is here in chat. Cinco, are you still driving? You know, I was thinking of you last night. It was very cold here. And I was like, I hope that guy is safe, and you're safe at least now. You're on the Twitch chat. I know you're doing okay. But I don't know how many hours you got left until you get home. Let's see. We'll go ahead and use another slow. Oh, do I have a fast 3? I do have fast 3. Oh my gosh. It's Super Kraken's alter ego. Clarken. Clarken crack. Yeah, it writes itself. It does, Major Rage. So you did make it back. You did it in one day. But you had a tire blowout. 45 minutes. How are the road conditions? That sucks. So close to home. Yeah, I was thinking of you and the road conditions. Hopefully it was good. I mean, you made it, so there's that. But even this morning, we didn't hardly have any ice or snow or anything like that from the storm. And even when I took my kids to school this morning, there was some ice, so had to navigate that. We're gonna well, you know what? We got bread. Just eat the bread. There we go. I keep forgetting to try to use Combine. I haven't successfully used Combine yet. Roads are fine there? Oh, that's good. I saw in the news that there are some areas bracing for a second wave of stormage coming this weekend. So hopefully y'all are safe over there. Okay, let's see. This is a pretty chill fight. This is not going too badly, I don't think. Kind of just gonna take our swings at it here. Okay, so they didn't get too hard. I got it. It's all the same to me as somebody who has terrible United States geography. It all just blends together. I'm gonna need that spell to improve. Get a level 2 on that one. Yeah. I guess we'll just keep doing that. Bolt is where the real fun is. I really don't want to waste a moon drop. That's the thing. So maybe we'll just see. I should have recovered MP before we did all this, but I didn't. There we go. That was easy. Not so super after all. Super Kraken. Anti-spell and bomb level 2. Uh-oh, something happened. Found Tacos Min? Okay, taco from the Japanese for squid, or for octopus. But with a C. Smin. I don't know. Tacos Min. It puts me in mind of Saimin, which is a uniquely Hawaiian form of ramen, if you're not sure. Of course, you don't pay attention to... Well, it's not like I paid attention to any of the other states before I moved to Texas. I've only been here for 4 years. So I've only been here for 1/10 of my whole life. Squid guts. Tacos Min? I guess that's what that is. I don't know what we're supposed to do next. I'm gonna go talk to a guy. I'm gonna go talk to this guy. Let me hear see what he says, because I can't remember. Very, very difficult to remember dialogue on this game. But we do our best. Okay, my dude, what do you got? Yeah, ancient monster, blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's right, the fuel. Fuel from the monster's body. Here we go. Shall we call upon the blah, 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 blah. So let's go over to... No, not this. Decatas. Go over to Decatas. Like, I could guarantee you single player when I was in California, I still didn't pay attention to all the other lesser states, the insignificant states of the United States. And same true when I lived in Hawaii. So I've only lived in states in which nobody pays attention to the other states. Oh, we better let me do some healing up here. Just in case. And probably a good idea to save too, since we just did beat a boss. I'm just now noticing your 10 stream streak, Mr. Temper, and Mr. Thou sneak theft your arithmetician. He got you. Well, that's the beautiful thing you got to understand about the United States, Mr. Temper. Every other state is a lesser state in the state that you live in. Unless you're in, like... There's, like, a few states where that's not true. But I think most states have got people who are pretty patriotic about their states. This is not my state, though. So you're asking a Texan question. I don't care. Oh, great. Isn't it Tacos Min? Terrific. How did you get it? I see. I understand. It makes the rocket work. Want a ride? I can't guarantee anything, though. I want to take you for a ride. Want to take you for a ride. Maybe the worst character select song of all time. Wow. Can't believe they had this in the budget. Where are we going? Oh, when they said there's another continent above our continent, they didn't mean north. They meant literally vertically above. Yeah, like in the sky. I get it now. That was very cinematic. A rocket explodes. Oh. Good luck getting home, y'all. Music is very curious here. Welcome to the upper continent. My name is Ash. You came by rocket, didn't you? A big welcome to you. You came here to see me, but it is I who need a favor. Listen. That's how every NPC is. SNK fighting games, Capcom fighting games? I don't know, man. Marvel vs. Capcom. Darkstalkers. Street Fighter. What has SNK got? A couple of games with some school children. The Persona of fighting games. West of here you'll find the castle of Booth. He is one of the 4 great followers of Hamon Cruz. My wife and son were defeated by Booth. I replaced my wife and son with a robot. What? For the sake of my daughter Mimi. She has grown up to be a bright girl, but I can never forgive Booth. Never! Please destroy Booth any way you can. We can't have more kids ending up like Mimi. First of all, go west, then south along the river. I recommend you to get some rest at Alazina. The castle of Booth is in the south of Alazina. It is a long trip, but don't give up. Alright then, I will not give up. I'm Bombo. That's the... Is that the robot wife? I'm Mimi. My dad made me Robot Bombo. He is my friend. Who are you? So he made a male robot to replace his wife and son? You know what, Mr. Temper? You need to learn some tongue-in-cheek. You need to learn some tongue-in-cheek. To detect the tongue-in-cheek. That's That's what you're here for. This is lesson number 1. Okay, let's look around our flying continent. Dr. Ash's house is up here. Oh, they got item shops. Who are they selling things to? How many travelers come through here? Bubba da bubba da bubba bubba bread. Samurai Showdown is pretty cool. It's no Street Fighter. I'll say that. It's no Street Fighter 2, but it's pretty cool. Let's see. Great Sword Laser Gun. Heck yes. We will be buying Laser Gun, as well as Great Sword 1 and 2. Oh, this will replace Leona's dumb yo-yo. So that's actually perfect. Laser Gun. Great Sword. Oh, what is that? Oh, she could use the disc armor. Okay. Well, I'm not going to equip that. Great Sword. There we go. Take that, you dumb yo-yo. There we go. This is the town of invention, Elekes. Why am I getting a Discord notification sound? I thought I had that shut off. Hold up. This is an armor shop. So we got iron armor, life vest, iron suit, sneakers, and iron helm. Guessing iron suit will be a good pickup. Oh, Dan can't wear anything, man. He could wear sneakers. To his credit, he could wear sneakers. Let's do 2 iron suits. And we'll do 2 life... Oh, nope. Never mind. Nope. That's wrong. No, one extra defense. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this music now after listening to a few rounds of it. On Iron Helm, or did I already buy those? I can't remember. I'm out of it today. I do still need to get those. Life vest, and one more. Oh man, the inventory system on this thing. No! I bought one too many. Darn it. Oh, that's a significant increase. Look at that, 126 to 133. Worth it. Okay, what else y'all got around here? Uncle Save in the house. Hi guys, this upper continent is huge. Be careful not to get lost. By the way, will you tell me about your adventure? I sure will. I think I will be the best inventor in the world. Not with that attitude. I'm the smartest doctor in the world. That looks like a playable character right there. That is not an NPC. I don't know, we'll see. My name, yep, Kustera Evelyn. Really? I see. Let's fight together. Oh, just like that, huh? So we got Evelyn on our party. There's too many Kusteras in this game. Don't wait here. I'll catch up with you later. Why are there so many Kusteras in this game? We're getting a little, and here's your bingo fix. We're getting a little into Inindo territory. Once upon a time, there was a great gifted doctor named Pericles in this town. Nobody knows where he went. They say he began some bad experiment and ruined himself. Yes, too many recruitable characters for a party that can hold 5, but almost not too many reasons to actually use that party. At least not yet. I don't know. I keep holding out for it. Okay, what do you have to say for yourself? Here there are 2 followers of Homincru's, Booth and Gara. Beware. I am a no-good creator. I'm already 80 years old, and I have not come up with one single invention. All relatable. This is the inn. I think we could stay here, sure. Why not? I can tell you come from the continent below. This continent is large and wide. Rest and move on. So this was spoiled for me in a couple places, that there was an upper continent. But big FF energy for sure. All of a sudden you get a big secondary world to chew on. And we'll see if it's worth writing home about. See what the upper continent looks like. I can dig that overworld music. No idea where to go, so we're gonna meander around until we find something. Or, and hear me out, I could pull up the overworld map. Could do that. Whoops. We don't have this on auto right now. There we go. Big Joe, what do you know? Yep, we made it to the floating land. The land of floating. We did. We made it. It's been good. Fun was had by all, and we're gonna see what we can see up here. Now, if you had to give me an estimate of in a percentage of how far into the game I am, what would you say? Let me see if I can spot where I am on this map. Oh, I see. Okay, so there's kind of a weird looking dirt patch. I'm gonna go down here and see what that is. You never can tell with weird looking dirt patches. Oh, I wouldn't say I can't wait to be done with this one. I've asked that, to be completely fair and transparent. I've asked that about numerous RPGs. You know, it's a fun question for me to ask for a couple reasons, but one of them is that it's a non-spoiler question, right? Like 80%. Oh, that's nice. Yesterday I was told 50 or 60%. I think they said 60% yesterday. So I will take 80%. I wouldn't say I'm ready to be done with this, but you know, I don't want it to overstay its welcome either. And I'm sensing that we're pretty deep into it. But it's nice to know without heading into spoiler territory. I don't like that sound effect. Now bring back the old laser gun sound effect. And I'm guessing too, this is a non-spoiler question, kind of a yes or no, if you like Joe. I'm guessing that there's not really any sort of like end game, post game content in a game like this. I can imagine that, you know, you beat the final boss, they give you a real short outro, and then that's it. Oh man, right in the eye. Not enough time to heal. Okay. Oh, we got Red Hood. There's our DC reference for the day. Let's see if it'll replace Cowboy Hat. I don't know who can equip it. That'll work. Dirt spot. No, there's nothing here. Oh well. Okay, let me try something here. Oh yeah, we can fly back here whenever we want. So I would like to I think dump some things off in the bank here. I also, you know what? Credit where it's due. I appreciate that Sea of Stars will relocate your boat depending on where you warp. That's generous, because you could very easily forget that. Big contrast to when we were playing Ultimate Blackgate, where if you don't remember to pick up your boat manually when you land, you'll just leave it there and then it'll get lost. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple things here. We're gonna dump off the loincloth because I think it's cool. I don't want to sell it. I don't think I'm gonna need these again, but who knows? Put that in there. Tacos min. Those old war helms, and dump the iron suit in there, and I'll sell those. Let me see one more pass if there's anything here. I don't really use these. Same thing with the rat tail. I just got too much of those. Discarmar, yeah, I'll just put that in there too. Clean that up a little bit. A good portion of time is the shrines plus medals. Oh, okay. I'd miss that. My chat screen is not working real well, so if I miss your comment, know that it's not out of spite. It's simply due to the fact that I can't see all the comments very easily. But if something you know, wasn't working, I'd be worried because that's the normal thing. Y'all need to get on rebuilding this town. Yeah, let's save again here. How's it going, landmine? Hi, landmine. I'm standing right here. No, just kidding. Darn it, I hit the wrong button. I know the next guy that landmine watches play Sea of Stars is probably not going to be as aggressive toward the game as I am, huh? What's the most... Has somebody been, like, really aggressive towards this game? With you watching all of these Secret of the Stars streams? Have you seen people rage quit this thing? I've rage quit 2 games as part of this journey. And I think that's it. I think it was only 2 games. I could see people rage quitting this, but it's not a hard game. So I think what would just make people rage quit is the sense of dullness. The kind of the lack of life behind the eyeballs. Let me see. Looking for anything that is like a sign of life here on the map. I'm gonna look. Oh, you know what? That's probably, you can't get past this. Right here. Can you fall off? That would be funny. You cannot fall off. And we can't get past this. So, interestingly, the map kind of loops around. Looking around this map to see what there is. Oh, there's a couple other dirt spots. Those could be something. Or they could be nothing. Don't know. There's like a whole... There's like a whole labyrinth of things. Let's see. Which way do I want to go? We're gonna go. We're gonna do it like this. Yeah, rage quit. Wait, you've seen people. Oh, you've seen people rage quit with Quest and not this? I bet you have. Yeah, I think if somebody were to rage quit this, that would probably just say more about their patience levels than the game itself. So far, I don't think there's anything I've encountered that seemed unfair. Some of the cryptic stuff, I'd guess, but that's easy enough to solve. Oh no, 7 dungeons to go through. So here's the controversy, is yesterday, I think it was you, told me that I was 60% of the way through. Big Joe here told me I'm 80% of the way through. So, the dungeons haven't been super long, so maybe we'll just kind of breeze through them. Or maybe we won't, I don't know. We'll see. That's the joy of the first playthrough. We'll see. Or fighting eyeball enemies. These are the jokes. It's about as much as I can manage to do. Well, that's the beautiful thing about the controversy here, because now I've got 2 folks with a differing opinion in chat. That's the beautiful thing about this situation, I guess. I don't know. Mr. Temper, it's nice of you to chime in, but I know you've never played this game before, so. So thank you once again for your contribution. That's rage quit worthy right there. You beat this game? I thought you said previously that you didn't know anything about this game. But this feeds right back into this attitude of nobody knows whether to trust anything that you say. So if that's what you want to keep up, you're doing a good job there, Buckaroo. Oh, we learned land too. Who knows what it does? It is a secret to everybody. Let's see. Oh, I'm mixing you up with the Wonder Twin? I don't know. I think you're mixing yourself up with Baron. Has that ever happened before? Like, have you put on the wrong underwear and been like, oh, shoot. This is Baron's underwear. He goes, I'm not big on underwear. That's hilarious. Baron, I don't think I greeted you properly. How the heck are you? Underwear. Ayo. Speaking of underwear, how's it going, Aegis? No, just kidding. Yeah, there's it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Let's see. Landmine says, I would say 70% is fairly close since you've done most of the shrines of Custera already, but there's still lots to do. So I've done the four shrines with the Custera. I've got the 4 chemicals or metals or minerals, whatever they are. The Iridium, Iridium, Miscellaneum, Obtainium, MacGuffinanium, all that stuff. So I did that. We got all the Bonalets. We collected some Custeras. Well, just in a meeting with coworkers complaining that there isn't enough time. And it's not like God can reach down from heaven and be like, you know what? Here's another 20 hours a day just for you guys so that you'll stop complaining. But it would be nice if we could give extra hours to people who complained about there not being enough time. It would be nice. But alas, such is not the way of life. Hey, so I mentioned this at the beginning that I started late today. Finished up watching on our lunch break. My wife and I finished up watching The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I thought it was really good. I thought it was the best of the 3. Really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed Eli Wallach's performance in it. And I'm going to take up a recommendation tonight and watch Once Upon a Time in the West. Found it on streaming. I think it was Temper. I think that was you that recommended Once Upon a Time in the West. So as long as this Western kick lasts, I'll tell you that. It is really good. Yeah, I didn't like the second one as much as the first one. I really liked the first one. I really liked the third one. I really, really liked the third one. I was also not expecting the third one to be a prequel. I totally thought that at the end of the second one, totally thought I was going to be getting like, oh, he wants to go into retirement, but it came out because the West called. And it wanted its poncho back. So, but yeah, it was a delight. It was really good. And what's some like gratuitous films? Like there are so many like really long segments in there. I'm like, now you're just soaking up. I think The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is the best movie in the genre. Wow. I mean, I think my favorite. I'm not ready yet to make like an objective claim. I did just finish it, and I'd only seen it previously before as a kid. I know for sure my favorite Western is Tombstone. I friggin' adore that movie. But I really liked The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I thought it was a masterpiece. Alazina. Oh, no. This is Alazina. So I've been told. I like how they put a placard over the screen to tell you the name of the town. And then the first person you see in the town also tells you the name of the town. This town is like this after being attacked so often by Gara. Gara is one of the 4 great followers of Haman Cruz. The customers in this town are now few. We are hanging by a thread. Hey, you guys, how's it going? Did you lose your way? By the way, will you tell me about your adventure? Yes, I will. Oh, man. Yeah, Kilmer's performance in that. I think Kurt Russell is awful. Is awesome. I don't know. We tried to say like awesome, but like maybe we could treat that as awful in like the classic sense, like full of awe. I really like that movie though. I hate an old and dirty town like this. Nobody is motivated. Oh, Big Tuesday energy right there. Okay, my chat is still being weird. There we go. This town is known for its magic. Is it? Looks like it's known for being blowed up. Die Hard is your favorite Western. So I actually have not seen Die Hard since I was like 12. Might be time to go back and watch it. I don't know. What? You know what, you guys? I'm not buying more stuff. Unless I need to. Once in a while, I like to skip leg day. I mean, skip upgrading equipment. There's a weapon shop. You got longbows, great swords, great spears. They're good. Well, you know what we could do? I could buy that and then put the rest into the bank, so that the other folks are good, are okay. And my favorite Western is Yojimbo. You know, I like to think there's somebody out there who would be offended over any joke that I could make. Like that joke that I made just now. Somebody out there, like a diehard Yojimbo fan, is just like, how dare you? Or if they didn't hear the actual words, they were like, I felt a great disturbance in the force. All right, I don't see anything else in this podunk town, so let's just move on. I think there's something down here, so we're going to go investigate. Yeah. Struggling to remember if I've seen Yojimbo. After watching a bunch of westerns, I'm going to go back and watch some samurai films. That's one that's on there. I do want to see Seven Samurai again. Really did like that. Let's see. Yeah. It's down here. What do we have here? Booth Castle. One of the 7 dungeons. If I could see the 7 dungeons. Oh, you know what? They put my least favorite dungeon format in this game. Robot cows. It's called Gold Mo. Okay. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, least favorite dungeon format is Warp Tile Dungeons. Oh, the Don Bluth Castle. Podunk in the last game? Podunk's in every game, I guess, huh? There's always a podunk, whether it's called that or not. There's a lot in here for sure, Baron. There's a lot that definitely reminds me of an NES RPG like FF1 for sure. Gold mode. There's really more of a tan mode. Warp tile dungeons are my glowing red spot weakness. That gets me every time. It was rough when I was playing Eye of the Beholder. There's some warp tile sections in that. Whew. Uh-oh. Poor Dan. Oh well. And nothing of value was lost. That's a lot. There we go. Oh my lord. Like, they crank up the encounter rate in here? Sure seems like it. That's just bull. How's it going, Vel? Crescent Tower. We were talking about Crescent Tower, were we? I can't remember already. Somebody was talking about Crescent Tower. There we go. Get out of here. Yeah! This game is the king of putting underwhelming treasures into boxes. Like that. That's pretty wonderful. You got this floating castle. Or you got this floating continent, beg your pardon. With a castle on it. Even has its own name. And it's just a treasure chest with some bread. We're a little bread bitter. Hey, you got that 3-watch streak? Congratulations and thank you. Congratulations to you for watching this. I don't know why I said that. It was good. Let's see. Oh, these guys were in a previous dungeon. That's not so bad. D&D is still the king of underwhelming treasure. I love, I'm struggling to remember an RPG that did this right in the moment. But I know I've played some where you'd walk a good ways, get to the treasure chest, and there's nothing in it. It's not like it was stolen and there's a bandit you could get something from if you catch them. There's just nothing. Just straight up nothing. You know what? I'm fine insulting the minion who works at Booth Castle. It's probably one of these guys. I mean, stylish as they are with the cape choice. A skeleton seems like it would be the kind of monster to put, you know, a piece of bread inside a treasure chest. And be like, take that, He-Man. You're like, darn it. Skeleton? Alright. Take care of legs here first. There we go. Now I'm curious, you know, our good friend here, Landmine, has watched other streamers play through this game. Now I'm curious as to some statistics, like how frequently people might get irritated, if there's been other people who have been, you know, more aggressive towards this game, more fair towards it, more unfair towards it. Average play time. names that other people have given to the characters. Oh, actually, I don't think you get to name these characters. Come to remember. I don't remember getting that. Ooh. Come on, Dan, help us out. So what's our opinion of the D&D movie that they made with one of the Chris's? Can't remember which one already. Oh boy. You know, I saw it, I liked it. I did, I enjoyed it. I think its blend of camp helped make it a casual film to enjoy. There we go. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. I think it was fun in a way that felt, I don't know what's the right word to put here, authentic. There's so many movies like that inhabit that kind of popcorn flick fun space that I find grating or cringy or irritating, and I didn't really get any of that from this movie. I thought it was pretty good. Not a huge fan of these cow things. Oh yeah, you should check it out. That's your homework. That's your homework for the week, is go watch the D&D movie. It was enough to where, like, when it ended, I was like, I hope they make another one. I'd watch it. I laughed. I cried. I missed the treasure chest, but you know what? Screw this game. It probably has a bread in it. Not gonna go out of my way for a treasure chest that has bread in it. Ew! That's a gross looking sprite. I think it's always a great measure of success when the sprites look good enough to where you're like, yeah, that's nasty looking. I think that's a good good sign. Oh no, vampires. The last movie you watched in a theater was about was that animated movie about food? Oh, that one? the only one that they made about food? It wasn't Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? One or two? Wait, get the garlic. See, that's what I'm saying. Wait, what is that thing called? Oh, gas slag? Yeah, gas slag. Okay. Oh, Baron got the automod. Rite of passage. Rite of passage. Automod foiled again. Did Temper, that made you sound so old when you're like one of those Pixar type movies. Thought it was going to be a kids movie, but it wasn't. Oh, an exceptionally... Okay. Well, maybe it was that one. I don't know. Maybe not. Hey! Monsters that summon monsters. I don't think so. Y'all can have some of this freeze. Let's see if it does anything. Oh. Mediocre. So I got to see both Temper's and Baron's automated thing. And you all are thinking of the same You're both thinking of the same film. Yes, you both did, actually. You both did. And that was the last movie that you saw in theaters, really? Alright, I'm going to jump on this thing. Gus. Oh, there's some ghoulies here. Oh, that's a long time. No. Baron, the answer is no. James, how's it going? Is it windy out there? Is it a mite blustery out today? How, aside from the wind, how are you? Gas slag. Still strange. Uh-oh, landmine with a toxic comment. Watch out, everybody. What? What are you crashing out about now? You don't really like much modern movies. You know, they'll play classics in the theater sometimes. I enjoy the trips to theaters. I do. I like the theater experience, but it's expensive these days, so I don't do it all the time. What was the last thing I saw? It wasn't the last thing I saw, but I did see Dune 1 and 2 in theaters, and that was absolutely essential. It was super great. Super great. Super great. You saw the Return to Silent Hill? Those look like stairs. Let's see what else we got over here. Y'all ready for some bread? Oh, firearmor! That's something. Why don't we have... Well, I don't know. Let's see. She's got a life vest on. Iron suit, life vest. You know, it'd be cool if he could wear it. But he can't because he's stupid. Yeah, that's big boy armor. So I guess we'll put it on Ray. Nice. See, now that's something you put in a chest. Give that skeleton there a raise. Or maybe it was the Gusts. The skeletons put bread, underwhelming, disappointing bread in treasure chests. But the Gusts spared no expense. Are you a toxic, horrible person? Are you? Is this a confession booth? I will forgive you, my son. So what was the Return to Silent Hill? I don't think I saw that. Is this a Silent Hill sequel? I don't think I saw that at all. No, landmine, but I didn't look where I was going. Okay, we got a red hood. But no, I don't think you're toxic. If you needed me to say that, landmine, I don't think you're toxic. I would imagine most people don't like feeling laughed at or criticized during their first playthrough. I would imagine, but it doesn't bother me too much. I've met a lot of folk that's their shtick. It's interesting with RPGs. Actually, here's a broader kind of discussion. It's interesting with RPGs because I've found that there are some very dedicated fans of very specific RPGs. Well, even Evermore, for instance. Evermore on this obscure side, not as obscure as Secret of the Stars. But still running into people who know absolutely everything about Secret of Evermore. So it's intimidating being a streamer playing through a game. Like, I've played through Evermore before. But it was like 10 years ago. I definitely don't know everything about Evermore. I certainly don't know everything about Secret of the Stars, especially considering I'm on my my initial playthrough. was the latest Spider-Man. Now, what came out? There was something that came out in theaters recently that I did see. And I can't remember what it was. I think I recall it being good and enjoyable. Oh, fingers crossed. Wizrobe, all the way from The Legend of Zelda. Wizrobe. Let's see. Put it on teeny. Oh, I guess not. How about, what's her face here? No? Okay, that's surprising. How about Cody? He used to be a lion, you know. No. Okay. Dan the man. Oh, it's just little baby size. Just in time for Danny boy. Yeah, and some films, I mean, to be fair to you, some films are pretty forgettable, you know? I tend to not like a lot of modern films as well. And I do think some movies are pretty forgettable. You go and see something in theaters and walk out and you're like, let's see. We're getting more recent. I did see Oppenheimer in theaters. That was already a couple of years back, though. Thought that was fantastic. I will pretty much go and see anything that Chris Nolan makes. I'm usually not disappointed. Gosh, let me see. Now I gotta see what came out last year. 2025. Lots of movies. I'll tell you what, I did not see last year. I did not see yet another Fantastic Four movie. I did not see that. Either in theaters or at home. No. That wasn't it. Okay, let me look where I'm going around fall off again. Gotta keep an eye on the prize. I gotta go over there. Got me again, Gusts, with your cleverly placed treasure boxes. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I saw almost none of these movies, actually. I can't believe they made a new Tron movie. I have zero interest in seeing it. I love the original Tron. But you know what? Can't fool me. Oh, that's what it was. I saw Superman last year. That was my most recent trip to the theaters. And I liked it. You know, being a Superman fan, it was nice to see Superman do... I think we can allow slags. Gas slags. Now, what is a slag? Because that looks like a slug. Apparently it's a slag. We got the Miroir. But yeah, with Superman that I saw, I liked it. I thought there were some things in it that made it a little too adult for younger kids, which is unfortunate because it's Superman. Like I didn't want to. After I saw it, I was like, I don't want to take my kids to go see this. One of them's still pretty young, and then have a call from the teacher and be like, your son was teaching our other children some, shall we say, advanced vocabulary, and we're gonna need you to come down here for a meeting to talk about it. I'm like, darn it, Superman, what'd you have to do with it, me? See, that's what I thought. I thought it probably was a slug. But I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt in case slag is a thing I'm just not aware of. I'm still the putz, swinging around a frickin' holy cane. So what the hell do I know? Let's see. I think I only have one antidote left. So let me see. We're gonna... Here we go. Heal it up. Heal it up. Oh, yeah. All right. I think this is where I fell off. I think this was the floor. But the thing that we're still talking about Superman. The thing that I liked about the Superman movie is they made it like a Superman comic book. Some of which can be real weird. Just weird stuff happening all the time, and then it moves on to the next thing. Some things there's no explanation for. Like one thing that it got me, I admit it, I laughed, was they go into Lex Luthor's pocket dimension that he has, then he uses it to store prisoners and people like that he can torment. But as he's sort of giving a tour, he's like, and this is where I keep my fleet of chimpanzees who act as bots online, posting negative things about Superman. I was like, excuse me, you're what? But, and then they moved on. There was no further explanation. I was like, that was very much thing. Oh yeah, slag. We could use this term, I think. Automod, I've never heard slag used as a misogyny term. I don't think I have. Slag, leftover waste from smelting. I believe you're correct. Your brother might say you're making up words. Oh wow, 10,000 gold. That's more than they could rustle up with the undead boss that I fought previously. I do love how the Kustera party is still down on the surface. When do we get to do anything? They're just chilling down there. Oh, is it? Maybe James can confirm, because I think he's from Britain, the UK. James, can you confirm? Okay, I'm not gonna go down there. Is slag a misogynistic insult? I need to find out where to go from here. It is. I really wanted you to say it is, governor. That's what I wanted. It didn't happen. You can't always get what you want, as the poet said. But someone else said it. So, well, we could just say we're referring to the smelting byproduct. We just won't use it for the misogynistic mechanism. Slag. I'd heard of the smelting term slag before, but I hadn't heard it used as an insult before. So that's a new one to me. Whoa. We're taking it back? Hey, third strongest mole, impurities separated from metal during refining. There it is. So, beg your pardon to anybody on YouTube watching. My chat is not working today, my little chat window. So if you chat and I don't see it, it's not out of spite. Unless it's landmine, then it is out of spite. No, just kidding. The garbage that comes off forging, I think you're thinking of dross. I think that might be dross. That they like scoop up over the top, like that floats to the top of the melted mineral. I think that's dross. Slag is the name of a Transformer character, and probably every probably every tough guy group had like a guy named Slag. Like there was always a guy, like in the 80s, there was always a guy named Biff or Buzz and a guy named Slag. I mean, I should probably look around to see what there is. How's it going, Jolly Jared? Congratulations. Here I am. Dun, dun, dun. Rock you like a hurricane, Rockadonna. How the heck are ya? That was just for you. Hugs and kisses. Yeah, Automod's getting a workout today. But that's alright. It's all part of its supervillain backstory. The Twitch Automod becomes sentient and just decides to wipe out humanity because it's sick and tired of modding friggin' people on Twitch. You're one away from bingo? Dang. Finally you come, but this place will only be your grave. Hey, that's an interesting sprite. You know what? Don't put a skirt on if this is how you're going to attack people. Just calling it like it is. Probably should have saved, or should have healed, beg your pardon, before jumping in on this, but here I am. Rock you like a hurricane. There you go. I like that. I think that's pretty cool. It's gonna start with you, Baron. Oh, for the dude, automod. Automod would actually be a cool bingo entry on this thing. Did you schlap? No, that's the wrong thing. There it is. Did you schlap automod on here? Jack Black sounds could be almost anything. It's on there? Let me see. Oh yeah, automod is wrong. That's funny. So that one's unique, because like everybody could get a Hawaiian word of the day, right? Which today's Hawaiian word of the day is going to be oh, what are those called? Hang on, I gotta look it up. Oh yeah. Okay, here's a bingo entry. Today's Hawaiian word of the day is pu'ule niho. Most supported channels enabled. I don't know. I don't know what Automata, or I don't know what Restream is doing today. It goes off every day, yeah. I feel like if you personally get automated, I mean, I guess you could do that. You could trigger that manually, though, right? Yeah. And that makes sense. Why is poo in every Hawaiian word? They only had 13 letters, dude, and like one of them was an apostrophe. So they had to make do with what they could. Let me tell you. Pu'ule niho. Say it with me. Pu'ule niho. They should have made more letters. Maybe they didn't have a writing system, so their language was not super advanced. Believe it or not, it was not super advanced. They had, I think, more advanced crafts and craftsmanship, certainly boat building and things like that. But the language, they didn't spend a whole lot of time developing. What the heck? We'll use this again. And then we'll drop that on this dude. Do this one more time. What about this whole combine thing? Like, what about this? Like, what if I'm gonna try it out. It doesn't work. Nothing works. I don't know. There's a robust number system. Yeah. There's a decent number system. It's cumbersome though, because in Hawaiian you used, in order to emphasize something. So like in English we'd say like very or great or something like that. You know, like it was very intense or it was greatly intense. In Hawaiian they would just double up the sound, right? So like if you take, I don't know what the Hawaiian word is for frightening, but you would just say it's frightening. Does Cody have Storm 2? I could check. Let me go back here. I'm talking Hawaiian, I missed it. I think Landmine said Gamba on if he wins or not. I think you meant gamble, right? That's a autocorrect or something. Gamble on if I win or not. We used to take bets on if I would win a boss fight or not. Everyone hates the letter U in America for some reason. That's actually the reason why they decided to invade and take over Hawaii. Was they just hated the letter U. They're like, we can't allow it to exist. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened. Like almost positive. Let's see. Well, we'll top us off a little bit here. We got Storm. We got Storm 2. We got Bolt. We got Bolt 2. And let's do this again. That's 72. That's 39. Not spectacular, but it's damage. Sweet. What? Oh yeah, what did the word mean? Oh, Gamba is internet slang? Well, what am I supposed to combine? You're gonna have to walk me through it at this point, Landmine. If you'd like to see something specific, let me know. You want me to try combining Storm and Bolt? Is that what you want me to do? So, what did the word mean? So, Pu'ule Niho is the name for a weapon. Now, I actually learned this recently that we don't know what the ancient Hawaiians called this weapon. The word was lost. So, a martial arts expert in Hawaii came up with a new name for it. And it is Pu'ule Niho. It's a picture like brass knuckles, but made out of wood, right? So you'd hold the handle of this thing, the haft, and then the piece of wood would bend over your knuckles, and then they would stitch into the outer piece of the wood the teeth of tiger sharks. Now, bear in mind that, you know, the Hawaiians didn't use really armor when they were fighting and stuff like that. So imagine getting punched and slashed with a knuckles type weapon that had tiger shark teeth all over it. That's a pretty quick way to take care of somebody. And I learned recently that the ancient Hawaiians had a fairly advanced martial arts system as well. I can't remember what it's called. But they studied a lot of hand-to-hand fighting. And I imagine a weapon like that would make short work of somebody. Okay, let's try combining Bolt and Storm. See if that works. Hey, they did it! It did something. 114. That's cool. Alright, that was our first time trying something that succeeded. Gamba is Gamble. Oh, that's a new one by me. Storm 2 and Bolt 2. So how does the combining work on this then? Again, I haven't read the manual. I haven't looked up any of this up. A variant of Roman cestus. Now here, this might blow your mind too. Look up the sometime. I realize I'm not even talking into my microphone. That's weird. Look up sometime the traditional helmets that the Hawaiians used to make, particularly of the chiefs, the ali'i. They really resemble the Mohawk style helmet of the Romans, even though the Hawaiians were in extreme isolation for a very long period of time. Okay, let me try this in reverse now and see what happens. So it doesn't have, I'm guessing it doesn't have anything to do with order or anything like that. It's as long as there's compatibility between two spells. Is that it? So then what if we did freeze and say storm? We'll try that. Yeah, it'll give us an ice storm. Neat. He's learning. You know what? And I, not for lack of trying, because I tried. Oh my god. That's a lot of damage. I tried using combined magic quite a bit. And it never worked. So it has to be specific, very specific even. Specific spells and levels of spells. So can any level 1 spells go together? Yeah, the shark tooth weapons are pretty cool. Now, I got to touch one once at a museum that we were at. They're surprisingly big. But then the Hawaiians were big people. But yeah, some of the swords and stuff like that with the teeth embedded in them. Some of them, they put human teeth into their swords. That's just jacked up. All right, let's try not to get killed here. So I'm gonna do a few things. We're gonna have ourselves a little healing. A little. Oh, hang on. I don't remember who I targeted for healing with Tina. Oh, and I forgot to combine them. Whap, whap, whap. It looks like the damage difference isn't extreme. Anyway, oh my goodness. So this is where the Gamba came from. So what, is he just gonna start spamming this now? Fire plus storm or freeze. Okay. I think I had tried bolt and fire and freeze and fire before, I think. Can't remember. Yeah, I don't think... It would have been neat if there were NPCs who had touched on it. You know, NPCs who were like, oh, here's how you do, you know, whatever. Here's how you combine this one and this one together. Oh, like, what if one of the shrine bosses told you? You know? Okay. You know what? This is last stand type stuff, so I'm gonna go this route. I don't think I got another super plum. A moon drop on Ray, and I think I might be out of the Heelys. Oh, there's one more piece of bread. Thank you, skeletons. Brant, still a cool spell sound. Awesome. Come on, let's do it. Let's go. The bomb 2 is disgusting. So less Gamba and more you knew I was gonna get wiped by this boss. Do you regularly see streamers get wiped by this boss, or do they normally come through in a pinch? A pinch? Try and keep the heat up on this guy. Oh yeah, give me that bolt one. Okay, let's bring Cody back. I think that was the first moon drop I got to use in this whole game. She is out. That's pretty freaking irritating. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah, that's right. Out of the MPs. Oh, we were low on the HPs and MPs. Yeah, we had to climb up here twice. I guess this is the first boss in the game to remind you, hey, you've been taking it easy. Stop taking it easy. It's time to... Okay, I'm gonna save... I think I'm gonna save MP for the heals. For the sweet, sweet heals. Oh, that's right. I keep thinking. Now, they'd mentioned that there are some spells that you can combo with physical attacks. What is that now? Is that specific specific weapons or weapon types? Or is that all of them? Or how does that work? You know what? Our damage output is getting pretty low here. Let's see. What else do I got? Got a mirror. Only use that. Ray, you take it. Hey! Only I get to use Fire 3. Oh, this is one of the hardest bosses? Okay. The element swords? Okay. So it's not just anything. I think I tried that a couple times and couldn't get to work either. Okay, my boy Ray. Brother Ray over here is feeling it. So let's get him all healed up. Nice and cozy like. Whatever. Yes! Well, that was pretty cool. Who else has got, yeah, she's got mirror on. Okay, you know what? You got me. Oh, I don't have any more, huh? I think that was my only moon drop. I think the other party has got the broken moons. Oh, well. What you gonna do? You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna eat this bread and you're gonna like it. Right here, eat that. I do appreciate that Tina is getting in those that she's getting in those critical hits. That counts. Counts for something. You know what? You just keep attacking red. That's fine with me. Hey, easy. Gamba if he loses. Now it's my turn to get a little toxic. All right, he's done. Whoever that was. Oh, that was Booth. Yeah. He looked like a Booth, too. No, 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 Gara. Who's that? I can't believe Booth was beaten by these weaklings. Now it can be my turn, Alcatalians. If you dare challenge me, come to my castle to live no more. Oh, there's your maniacal laugh, or whatever it was. Hey, we did it! Congratulations, me! That wasn't so bad. Could have been worse. Could have been worse, John. Could have been a lot worse. Okay, I would like to... I think there's one more spot where you fall off. So we're gonna go ahead and do it. Okay, so landmine. Then how many streamers do go down to that boss? Like if you had to give us an average. A percentage, whatever you want to say. Like, do you frequently see people go down to for that boss? Or Or what? Is that a rare occurrence? Spooky music. You could tell it's spooky because it's in this spooky dungeon. Let's see. I think that's the spot that I did go down previously. You don't even semi-frequently see people playing this game. Well, yeah. No, I get that, but that wasn't really the question. The question, because you've said you watch people play this, right? So of all the times, like let's phrase it out, right? Of all the times that you have watched people play this, how often do you see people lose to that boss? Do people lose to that boss frequently when they do play it? This so reminds me of the ghost house. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hold up. I don't want to use up too much MP and then I gotta hoof it back to town. So I gotta be careful about that. I think this is where you fall off here? Yeah. Alright. We did it. We got the fire sword. Let's see. Cody or Leona? Maybe Leona. I feel like Cody. This is a Cody thing. Cody. Take that, Cody. There we go. Okay. And then let's fly on back to Alazina. Yes. I think that's where I wanted to go. It does sound like the ghost house, doesn't it? See, I'm not the only one. It's that in the background. It just doesn't go. One of my favorite tracks from that game. Oh, shoot. Talk to him again. Good luck. Good luck. Can't remember where anything is in this town. The town of Alazina. Doesn't look like much. But it's all we have. Oh, see, I was saving the mirror just in case. Just in case. I'm glad it worked out. That was the gamble part for me. So what did people, they usually stop and heal up right before the boss? I charged in. Full cavalry charge. This is how we do things in my house. It's how I beat chaos back in the day. Okay. You heal. All this internet slang that I don't know. Let me just take a peek here, see what else is around. Maybe I need something to help me invent. Somebody help me invent something to get up to that next area. I don't really know. Hello, hello. I did booth in. Is that so? Gara 2, I see. Gara's castle is on the upper continent. I'll give you my invention even though its name is funny. Is it? Oh, I can't imagine. Whatever this game thinks the name is funny. Anyway, take this and your ship will be able to sail up the waterfall. The castle of Gara is in the west, I hear. Bon voyage. Got Niagaran? Okay. It's not that funny. I mean, they've had a character named Bad Bad in this game, and Cat Blue, and they think that Niagaran is funny. Bet the Waterfly. Waterfly would have been neat, but alas. So wait, use it on the ship. I missed something. I don't know. I was too busy thinking about what the silly name was gonna be. Tell me, Dr. Man. This is what takes up all the time, is me forgetting what they said. I hope that you'll be able to destroy Gara. That's explanatory right there. Yeah, Niagara Falls, the waterfall. Get it? Get it? Do you get it? See what I'm saying? All right, so what? They want me to walk over to where that waterfall is? Because I could go all the way over there and then it's not going to work. But I don't know. We'll take a shot at it. A massible bridge would have solved this problem. They're very creative. You got to give them that. Nothing can stop my group of tiny children. They are capable of beating really hard bosses and wading through lava like nothing ever happened. Like it ain't no thing. Very novel. Very like a novel, even. We were talking about that previous. You remember that? How like a novel. There we go. Attaboy. And here we are at the desert. Don't look like there's anything special here. There are scorpions, though. Would not be an RPG unless there were scorpions in the desert. Oh, that was a cool looking sword. It was the fire sword. Didn't much look like fire, but it did look cool. This game does do one thing that I really like. One of my favorite things is when you get to see the spells. Or see the spells. When you get to see the friggin' stuff. You get to see the weapons when you equip them. I like that. I do like that. Okay, let's try something else here. I'm gonna go talk to this guy. Oh yeah, they're rebuilding the town. Look at this. Wonderful. The stuff and the things. That's the level of memory that I'm working with today. I say, dynamite made a wonderful thing. Do you need it? Yes. Here it is, question mark. Got Vita Plum. I hear he improved Baz's Plum Plum. Seemed to have worked. I'll give you just one. Why just one? Good luck, guys. I'm counting on you. Okay, he didn't say anything that I needed. And I still get a Super Plum. Let's find out. Let's find out. Baz, my boy, don't underestimate my power. I'll show you the power Giant gave me. I will surely make the farm larger than ever. Sweet, we got the Vita Plum and the Sup Plum. Now, this building looks new. Oh, it's like a little blacksmith forging place. This is where they make the slag. I remember a place like that. I think it was in Decatas. Let's see, what do you got here? Why would they have two? That's kind of curious. Like they've got two item banks. Smithy? No, my last name's Norton, actually. But thanks for asking. Right. Let me see here. So I'm gonna go check out my boat. Let's stick to it and rebuild the town. Cheer up. We'll try two things. I'm gonna try Decatas. I think that's where the forgery place was. And I could stand and purchase a few items, I think, here. Let's see. Sell anything first? Get some of these. Okay, and well, I'll take some breads. Why the heck not? Okay, a couple of just in case items. Just in case. And then the smithery, I think, was all the way back in Richtown. Of course, you could tell that really rich people don't live there because they would have to walk through poorer areas to get out of the city. Was it here? Maybe it wasn't here. I could have sworn it was in here. Might have been a different town, though, and I'm misremembering. One of these houses. Gotta be. Nope. Nope. That's a huge misremembering, then. That was the one with the dungeon under the bed. Do you remember that? Oh, well. That'll come to me tonight at like 2 in the morning. My head will pop off the pillow. Oh, it was in the other town. Oh, well. Yeah, let's take a look at this here boat. Now, if I wanted to use that, There we go. Not that I think we had to teleport to get up there. I think that was not how I thought that boat was going to get up there. All right. It's great because sometimes this game will be like, you know, you thought it was going to do this, but then it doesn't. It does something completely different. How's it going, Derek Wright? How the heck are you? What's hanging? What's hanging, Mr. Derek? How are you? Today we're driving boats, or spinning, I guess, boats up waterfalls. So there's that. Just organically did that. Just go. Well, see, I thought the boat was going to sail up the waterfall. But instead, it looks like it randomly, like, spun up the inside of the waterfall. And was like, when it did it. That was the surprising part. I'm a boss. You do say so yourself. Women only. We don't need any men here. Go away now. Oh, Themyscira. The home of Wonder Woman. I'm a boss. The village names on this are silly. That's just silly, man. Alright, let's try checking this out over here. After we take care of some seahorses and shacks. And Derek Wright, I beg your pardon, I didn't see your comment. My chat window is not working today. So I actually have to look at the stream. I have to look at the stream. Miss Andre in my 1990s video game. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Imagine there's a Miss Andre. It's easy if you try, don't you know? Oh yeah, landmine. That the fighting the octopus reminded me. I did get a kick out of Clarken as the name of the name of that boss at the bottom of the cove. Clarken. That's a mistranslation of Kraken, isn't it? Hopefully. Otherwise, I took it as the alter ego of Super Kraken. Derek Wright. Yes, I appreciate your understanding. Thanks very much. I like to make sure everybody's greeted properly. I try. I do. Let's see. I guess we'll hoof it from here and see what happens. Oh, there's water there. Oh, well. Our boat follows us, so it's okay. Oh, so close. It's oh, I hear it now. As soon as you said it, I can hear it. Battle music's not bad though. Dangers! Dangers! Falling burrows. Hee hee hee, this is the town of burglars. Dangers. Avoid them. Do you know about the town of Amboss? Amaboss. How nice to have a place of nothing but women. I'd like to go there. Wouldn't you? That guy's a creeper. How to out yourself as a creeper. How come there's barrels all over the place? Y'all like barrels? At the item shop. I got stuff there. How about here? Weapon shop. I just got stuff, so I'm not getting anything else. Ooh la la, this is an equal opportunity town. So there are many different businesses here, which means many seek money. Pity. Oh guys, I'm not a burglar. By the way, will you tell me about your adventure? I will. Probably should have saved over the top one. Oh well. Good luck. We got the inn. I don't know if it's safe to sleep in the inn here. But we'll find out. Oh, is it time already, ladies and gentlemen? My actual real waifu, Blyfu. I better go pick up my kids. I did start late today. So, that's better than a Nintendo battle music? Oh, we've got it. Let me screenshot that right now. We've got it right there. Is there a bingo spot for Mr. Temper dragging a Nintendo? Yeah, Mrs. Mage in the house. Yeah, I gotta get my kids, folks. It's been fun. Toodles. Hugs and kisses. I'll see you tomorrow. 1 p.m. Central. I'll be back on. We'll go to I'm a Boss. Oh, yeah, Barry. Yeah. That's your excuse every time. I've got it. I mean, the beautiful thing is you could say that, but I only screenshotted the part where you dragged the game, so... That's the only part that's going to be saved for posterity. Anyway, take care, everybody. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. You made this old slag feel better. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.